Writing a well thought through brief for your business or marketing objective can save you time, effort, and money. If you don't take the time to work through the briefing process or give a badly written or poorly thought through brief, you won't necessarily get the results you were looking to achieve. In summary, here are 4 features every brief must include. Number 1, why are you doing this project? Number 2, who is your target audience? Number 3, what is the objective? What do you want to achieve? Number 4, what is the project's single message you want your customers to walk away with? Pretty simple, right? Maybe. But in our experience, rarely do we see a well thought through brief, which tells me either it's actually quite hard or you don't know what goes into a brief. Watch all the way through to the end and I'll include some additional essentials to help you write a really great brief. Keep your project objectives and overall solution simple. Here's the thing though, getting to simple can be complex, and ultimately don't make your end customer or audience do the hard work and build unnecessary complexity into the project. You've heard the phrase KISS, right? Not the band, KISS, K-I-S-S. That's your job. Keep it simple, silly. Thinking simple starts even at the brief stage. Simple will take time, and even when you think you've arrived at simple, test your assumptions. So let's get started. Number 1, why are you doing this project? What's the reason? What are the market challenges? What are the technological imperatives and customer observations? What's the problem you're trying to solve? Here we're wanting to justify the project. Give a thorough reason for its existence. As we were writing the brief for this video, for example, it was clear from personal experience and evidence that when clients first approach us, they have not always got a clear understanding of why they're doing the project. You might start with a hunch, and that's okay, but we're going to need more than a hunch before we get started on working out a solution. Number 2, who is your target audience? Here we're interested in demographic information, that's age, income, etc. Psychographic, attitudes, values, fears. Geographic, where are they? Generational and needs-oriented data. Thinking from the audience perspective and knowing who your audience is essential. Get this right in the brief and you'll help those delivering your project to think more from the audience or customer perspective, ensuring that the outcome matches the objectives and is ultimately successful. What is the objective? What do you want to achieve? Here, I'd like to talk about SMART goals. These are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. Outcomes are what we all want, right? And that's why we start a project in the first place, so that we'll get a result of some sort. So what are the outcomes we're looking for? The SMART process is an effective method for helping to define the objectives. It's a great process as it forces you to circle back and ask important questions like, is it realistic? In a previous video, I talked about the strategic objectives of social media content. I asked whether the particular piece of content was generating a lead, nurturing a lead, or converting a lead. As you think through the objectives, is your project realistic? Is it asking one strategic objective? Is that objective measurable? And what are your expectations for success? Are they achievable and realistic? Number 4, what is the project's single message you want your customers to walk away with? Try and summarize in 1 to 2 sentences the crux of your project's takeaway message. This is the test. Is the project outcome successful in getting the single message into the mind of your target audience? With the digital marketing campaign, don't get distracted by the volume of views, but test to see if the content landed with the right audience and achieved its purpose. If not, then it's time to iterate and retest. So these are the 4 must think through items to include in every brief. But there are some additional essentials to writing a great brief. And these are tone, branding elements, platforms, project timetables and budget, and who are the key project stakeholders. What's the tone of the language? The best way I think of this is, you know, when you read a letter or an email from someone, a friend, family member, or a loved one, and you can almost hear their voice as you read through the words. Well, the language or tone of the letter aligns with how you know them? Well, tone is like that. Of course, branding elements will be needed as well to ensure that the piece looks like it comes from you. What platforms are you delivering to? Knowing what platforms you're delivering to will also affect the design. Finally, how long have we got to get the job done and the results in? This and the budget allocated will affect everything else. Have you got the time to put a small team together to work and do all the research required? Or are you going to need to raise the budget so that you can buy in the information that you're going to need to get the job done? Does your team have the resources to turn the project around within the time frame? Or will you need more hands on deck, for example, contractors? Or do you need a marketing agency to help you get the projects completed quickly? In conclusion, a brief is a must-have, and a well thought through, well-written brief can be what makes a project successful. To help, we've got a free downloadable brief template available on our website. Simply follow the link in the description of this video and we'll be happy to send you a copy for your own use. Thanks for watching.